Big East, what's up with you? What you got for us?
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Happy Easter.
Okay. Happy Easter.
Yeah.
All right. Well, y'all hang around because y'all know today Friday, and on Fridays we just kind of have a little fun, and
Mhm.
so we're gonna have fun with y'all. So stay tuned.
As always.
Welcome back to the Lit Conversation Podcast. We are your hosts, Twaski and
Big East.
Big East. Big East. Big Ten is on a hiatus for a minute, and so we're gonna speak to Big Ten. Hey, Big Ten, because we know she watching. And just welcome back to another episode. It's Friday. We ourselves been on a hiatus as well, but we back
Yeah. Yeah.
with all the foolishness, all the news. Like we got it, and we're gonna share it
Back
with
in
y'all.
effect.
Back in effect. I'm talking about full effect too. We
Mm-hmm.
talking about full
Mm-hmm.
effect. All right, so we haven't had a toast in a minute, so let's have a toast, man. Let's have a toast. Long week, very long week.
Mm-hmm.
Toast to a lit conversation.
A lit conversation. Ding.
Huh. Hmm. All right.
Well, I'm glad I pushed myself to drink the dog beer because I always been like, man, that look like it tastes good. But everybody else be like, nah, it don't taste good.
Yeah, I always
That's
say
why
you
you don't
can't get
take
dark.
other people's opinion. You have to try it for yourself. And I like it.
I like it too. Now that I tried it, I used to wouldn't touch that dark beer. It was
Mm-hmm.
nasty. It was way more bitter. But I
Mm-hmm.
think I probably had tried it when I wasn't drinking beer. But now that I drink beer, it's pretty
Yeah.
good. Pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. All right, y'all. Biggies, where your news at?
All right. I know what I'm doing. That was the last thing the driver said until he hit that wall, killing one of his friends. She was ejected out the car, hit a tree. When they found her on the ground, she was split in half.
Oh,
He was driving 156 miles an hour in the
what?
35 zone.
What? What? Wait a minute now. What it was? You know what it was?
Florida.
What?
Yep. 20
Why
year
was he
old
driving so fast?
because he said he know what he was doing. He was driving a sports car.
Oh,
Yep. He was charged with vehicular homicide.
he
They
was.
say nobody was under the influence,
Mm.
but so he was just driving off fast for no reason. I guess just showing off.
It was just them two in there.
I think it was four. It was the driver, the girl was killed, and two other ones.
That's terrible.
It is terrible.
Damn. Okay, you
Like,
know what kind of car
jeez.
he was driving? Did they say?
No, they didn't. They didn't say. But whatever it was, he could get up to 156.
Horsepower.
Right.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
may she rest in peace on her last ride.
yeah, yeah,
Damn.
yeah. That's terrible, man.
That's tough.
Happy Easter.
Thank you.
Another jaded person. A
Uh-huh.
woman was arrested for sending her ex poisonous chocolate eggs. But since the ex have kids and it's Easter, why not give it to your own kids, right?
Right. Right. Right.
So one died
Mm.
and two is in critical condition.
What?
So now Easter been passed like about what 2 weeks?
Like 2 weeks? Yep.
Yeah. Update: another child has died.
Oh, she
So
gone.
she
She
gone,
gone.
gone, gone, gone.
She
Yeah.
should have ate one of them chocolates.
Right. But look, she admitted buying and sending the eggs, but she said she didn't poison them. Well, ma'am, they are.
Girl,
So
how did they get poisoned then?
right,
If you bought them and you sent them, how did they get poisoned? Come on,
stupid.
ma'am. Come on, ma'am.
Right. Well, it don't matter because you going to jail. So
Yeah, you gone for life too. You got
yeah,
two. She gone for
Two
life.
kids. Yeah, she
Yeah.
going for life.
Didn't even make her ass deep on her head.
Right.
They do. Yeah.
And speaking of Easter, did you hear about this 19-year-old girl who stabbed her father?
I feel like I
And
did.
it is in Vancouver. Then slit the mother's throat
Oh no, I ain't hear that.
because they say Happy Resurrection Day.
Well, what she had wanted them to say?
She said because she don't believe in God, so that's why. That's why she was like, "Why
We
would
should
you
have
tell
been
me
killed
that?"
them because I know they didn't reference the man before now.
Yeah, I guess it just took her this time. I don't know. So
That's
that is bad.
killed your mom and your dad and mine because they said Happy Resurrection Day.
Happy Resurrection Day. Dang.
What's wrong with you?
Imagine they say Merry Christmas.
I won't.
mm-mm,
I won't.
mm-mm.
Mm. Okay.
So I know I never liked the rides at Six Flags because now
You don't
mind
like
you
what? Wait, you
the
don't like what?
ride the rides in the
Oh
amusement
yeah,
park.
me either. Me either. Yeah.
Now mind you, my first job I was a ride operator.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ironic.
right. So every time you turn around, there's always something going on with these rides. So just recently, Six Flags over Texas, the rides just stopped for 30 minutes. People are dangling in the air. But they gonna tell us it was no cause, but the cause was unknown. But nobody was hurt. I'm like, they just need to shut all the music parks down. Because they've been a lot of people
Now
always
look,
getting
now
hurt
see
or
you going too
killed.
far. Now you going too far. Somebody they just need to shut all the music
They
parks.
do. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, I just saw a little while ago that the Six Flags in is it Connecticut, New Jersey? One of them closing up anyway.
Yeah, I just read
You
that.
saw it? Yeah, I just
Yeah,
saw it. I
I
was like,
just
oh
read
wow.
that.
Yeah. Hurricane Harbor, my issue though. I ain't Six Flags. Whenever I went out there in
Mm,
Arlington, Hurricane Harbor where I be at. I don't fool with Six
yeah,
Flags. Cause I
yeah,
don't
you just
ride
be
rides though, so that's why
right. So you just
I
go
don't
by the
ride rides.
water part. Mm.
Yep, just the water. Good enough for me, just water. Yeah.
White only, color. Wait, white only, color only signs.
Okay.
That was a long time ago, huh?
I got a theory on that, but keep talking.
Okay. So, uh, April 15th,
Mm.
white only, color only signs were seen at Rosedale Elementary School over water fountains. The
Where's
school
school at?
district in
What's
Georgia, the school district said the reason why it was there because they was doing a history lesson on Ruby Bridges.
Bridges? Yeah.
hmm
Mm.
The parents don't like
That's your school system.
it. That's what I said.
Mm.
Because you could do it another way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could have showed a movie,
Right. Right.
or
They
something.
got
What?
moved because they got moving about that.
Right.
Yeah.
hmm But what? Yeah, I'd assume they not took my kids out that school.
Yeah. My the whole district. My kids ain't going to that school. The district.
Because not only the school is involved, the school district is involved trying to take up on them.
Yeah. Of
Yeah,
course.
they gotta go. They gotta
Oh,
go.
of course. We finna sue all y'all. We finna sue all of us finna get rich.
Oh yes, yes indeed. That's what I said.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Man, did you hear about this 18-year-old girl who was dancing on top of this SUV? She was backing that ass up, fell off, and got hit by that fire truck.
Ass got bagged up. She was bagging up and her ass
Yeah,
got bagged up. Yeah.
for the 99.
For the 99 and 2000. Okay.
Dude, man.
Yeah, no, when I
Be-
saw that story, I was like, girl, like y'all ain't get enough of that because I feel like something like this happened a couple years ago too. Like y'all ain't got enough of that shit already.
And
That's crazy.
they trying to say, do you think the driver was is at fault or
No, she
the
had no business on that
right? She had
fucking
no business
car.
up there
No, 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 no.
no
Mm.
business up there.
No, she didn't. What you
Because if
doing?
that's the case, you could have just pulled over and then I don't know. These kids is just
These
crazy,
kids, man,
man.
they be doing too much.
They do. It's just crazy.
Mm.
11 killed as the vehicle drives through a Vancouver festival crowd. They were celebrating Filipino community. The 30-year-old, he was arrested on the scene, so I guess he definitely meant to do it.
Now, what was his ethnicity?
But they didn't say it.
I sure would like to know if they got a
But
name for him.
the crazy thing is they not treating this as a terrorist attack.
They should.
They
Well, it
should.
it, it, it don't really matter because he gone too, but they should.
So the youngest person that was killed was 5. The oldest was 65.
Mm, 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 mm. Man, it just make you feel like you ain't safe going nowhere.
Especially not with no big X crowds. You can't.
Mm, mm. That's why I don't really like crowds like that.
Me
I just
either.
don't. I just don't. Like I growed out of this shit.
Yeah.
Mm,
Me too. Yeah, I don't like to be around no big ass crowd.
mm-hmm.
So one dead and 11 is injured. Myrtle Murder Beach. You heard about that shooting?
No, I love Murder Beach too. No,
A week ago at midnight, somebody called the cops for a disturbance. Well, anyway, why y'all out at the beach at midnight? And then it's a group of y'all.
cause the beach be closed.
Right. So when the cops get out there, somebody starts shooting. So in return, the cops start shooting.
Well, who
Yeah.
killed the person?
One.
The cops killed the person. Or
Uh,
they ain't say.
they're not saying. Only thing they said the incident is being still investigated. But one dead and 11 is injured.
Why you start shooting if you don't even know who
Well,
shooting?
probably they was out there doing shit that they didn't have no business doing.
Of course they was. And you on the beach at midnight? The beach be closing at like 10. Most beaches close
Exactly.
at like 10.
Yeah, they knew they wasn't even supposed to be out there.
That's
So
crazy.
that
I'm not
is.
going to tell them motherfucking beach at 12. I can't even see. I don't know what's in
Where you
crawl up out
can't
the
even
water.
see.
I don't know what's in crawl up out
Right.
the water. I'm
You don't know
scared.
what's gonna
No,
be out there.
no, no, no.
They say shit. I don't care.
They don't. Keep on. I know you don't. I know them one they got killed and 11 they got hurt.
Right. They
It's
know
all clear
not.
now.
They know not.
Oh Lord, please forgive me, Lord. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Mm-mm.
Yeah, man. I don't know, but
Yes, sir.
rest in peace to the person that did die.
Rest in peace. Rest in
And I
peace.
hope these 11 injured people
Don't die.
be okay. Right. Yeah, definitely don't die, but heal up. And that is the conclusion and concludes Biggie's big news.
All right, listen. Well, where do you want to start at when we get into talking now? We just gonna have a just talk about shit that's been going on around the globe, y'all. Just if
Around
we
the
saw it,
globe.
we finna talk about it. We don't talk about it when you see it. But you know
Yeah.
what? Let me tell you, I got a question for you to start this thing off. All right.
All right, then I'm gonna ask my question.
Okay.
Oh, unless you got more than one question.
I got a lot of questions, but they, we'll fill in our time with all these questions we got.
All right.
Should women be sexualized when they wear a certain type of clothing? Like you'll look up and you'll see a girl, a lady in like some,
Booty
I don't know.
shorts.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Some Daisy Dukes, as they call it.
Okay, let's not age ourselves though. So let's not call it Daisy Dukes. Okay, I feel like that's when we were teenagers. All right, but let's call it what it is. Some Daisy Dukes, some mini
Right.
shorts.
Right.
Right? She got on some of them, maybe a crop top. Her cheeks might be hanging out a little bit, but she minding her own business in Walmart.
But I got one question. Do she have cheeks?
If they hanging out, she got them. Look,
Okay.
but she mind her own business in Walmart though.
Okay.
She buying groceries for her children or whoever she buying it for. She ain't bothering nobody.
Mm.
Should she be sexualized just because her
How
cheeks
would
hanging
she
out in
look?
Walmart?
No, she shouldn't.
Yeah. So do you think at any point in time, where did she go to the club? Does it matter if she was in Walmart? Where did she go to the club? If she go to the club and her
What?
cheeks hanging
What?
out.
All right. Well, explain to me about sexualized for your meaning.
Um. So okay, let me just tell you where I got it from. All
Okay.
right. So Slim Thug was riding. I seen it on Instagram, I think it was, riding down the
Mm.
street. And I feel like he seen a woman jogging and the woman was, nice, and he be
Mm.
like, oh, she got all that butt and she ain't sharing it with nobody. She just gonna keep it to herself. That type shit, right?
All right. Okay.
So but why you say that? Just she jogging, she mind her own business, she exercising, you know what I'm saying? She staying in shape. She obviously look good because you
Right.
talking about
Cause
she
you.
supposed to be there.
Right.
So I'm like, what would prompt him to say that, bro? Like, why you just can't look and keep going? So that's what I'm
Because
saying. Like, you think that
yeah.
a woman's supposed to
No,
share
she
herself with
shouldn't.
you?
No, she
Yeah.
shouldn't.
Right. She can wear what she want to wear. You wear what you want to wear.
Right. Yeah.
You be wearing them gray
Exactly.
sweatpants. I saw you. No, I'm just playing. But you be
No,
wearing.
I did see you though. I saw you.
Yeah, I see a lot of y'all like that. I see a lot of you boys out there wearing them gray sweatpants.
And on TikTok.
I see a lot of
Not.
you boys out there. Uh-huh. I see a lot of you boys showing y'all package. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you think she should be left alone?
Yeah, she should be left alone.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. Let woman
And,
alone. Let
and
woman do
what?
what she
But
want to do.
on that note, I did read something. A woman was leaving the club. She was working at the club, and she was leaving the club.
Uh-huh.
And one man, he was driving in the SUV, and he tried to holler at her, right? But she was like, no. So he got pissed off, went after her, and
Yeah.
killed her. Like, is it that
I
serious?
feel like I heard that. I feel like I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, that's
I don't know.
nasty.
That
That's
is.
really nasty. Like,
So
bro,
I can't
why do
tell
you
you
think
no,
somebody owe you something? Don't nobody owe you nothing. If I want to give you something that's different, I don't owe you nothing.
right? Nothing.
Imagine somebody walking up to me with my black hat on and saying, "Oh, that black hat. No, it's nice."
Right.
And me saying thank you and walking off. And her
Bitch, you
saying,
come back here with that
what's in
black
that
hat.
black hat? What? You don't shut your ass up. Fuck
Right.
wait, come out. Fuck come out. No.
They'd be like, well, fuck you in that black hat. How about that?
Okay. That's what you were trying to do anyway.
Right.
Fuck me in my black hat. What are you talking about? Hey. That's crazy. Mm-mm.
That is.
Okay, I just want to start off with that. Okay.
Okay.
Now go ahead. You
Okay,
said you had that?
go ahead. All
Yeah, go
right.
ahead. Go
So,
ahead.
so, say like you with somebody, right?
Okay.
Whether you married to them or not, but y'all in a relationship.
Okay.
So one day your partner get a call saying that their ex is on their deathbed and they want to see him. Are you okay for her going to see her ex on the deathbed, or you like whatever? I mean, you do what you got to do.
Well, her ex is dying. So it won't be no threat to me. It
Right.
won't be a threat to me.
Not at
Um,
all.
so it probably would matter to me what kind of relationship they had before the ex hit the deathbed, possibly. Because sometimes you could be cool with your ex, you know what I mean? Y'all can still be cool. Y'all can still be in touch.
Mm-hmm.
Just y'all can be friendly. That ex could have been from 20 years ago type shit. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like, so it would really be other factors for me. But me being the person I am, I probably like if everything just fell in line that looked ugly, I'm gonna be like, I Ooh, I hate this. I may not say nothing. I may
Yeah, and
not say
I'm
anything.
with you. Well, at the end of the day, the
She
person
dying.
is dying, and,
Right.
and especially if that's their dying wish, I say go
Mm-hmm.
for it. Go with
Mm-hmm.
it. But
Mm-hmm.
it does have factors to it, because it's just like you said, they could
Yep.
have been friends for 20 years. They could
Yep.
have kids together.
Have cheese together.
You
Yep.
know, so
Yep.
if this is where both of y'all get y'all closure,
Mm-hmm.
because I
Mm-hmm.
need you to be your 100 with me. You
I
see what
need
I'm
you to be
saying?
how you was before this person died or whatever.
Right.
Whatever going on with this
So go
person.
ahead and do what you have to do
Yep. Yep.
and get it done.
Yep. I'm with you.
Like if you
Hmm.
bring that bitch up one more time, I'm just like,
Now when the bitch die and you go in, now when they throw that dirt over on her, you make
uh
sure she stay with that dirt. Don't come over
right,
here with your bullshit. Don't.
for
I'm
real,
telling you. No.
at all.
Listen. What you gonna do with your president? Because now your president trying to change Veterans Day to Victory Day for World War II. What are you gonna leave anything like it was before January
Yeah,
20th?
he not.
Okay, sir. I ain't gonna spend no time on him. I just want to know what was you gonna do with your boy. That's it. That's
Well,
it.
speaking about your president, they
Mm-hmm.
had a young kid. Did you read this? A young kid who killed his parents. He wanted to get their money so he could kill Trump. Did you read that?
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Now why does kid want Trump dead?
And why did he have to kill his parents to get him dead?
And now Trump still living. And
Right.
your mom and daddy gone.
Man, what is wrong with people?
All right, listen. Here go another debate question for us.
All right, go ahead.
This is a hot one. It's in the news. Well,
Okay.
it's on social media.
Okay. Okay. I'm ready.
Ready?
I'm ready. Mm.
Okay. Flat Earth, round Earth. Which one are you? What say ye? Why should I say what
Uh,
say each? Huh?
I, I really don't know, but
None
I'm
of us know.
no.
None of us
But
know.
what you say is it flat or round?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I'm looking at the globe, it says round, so I'm gonna go with the round.
See, I thought that's the reason why we bring it. I thought the same thing, but
Mm-hmm.
then because I'm like a sometimes when I get in these deep thoughts, I'm like, wait a minute. If it's round, how am I able to turn the corner?
Okay, I see where you're going with it. I see where you're going with
How
it.
can I
Yeah.
take road trips and the
Mm-hmm.
road just keep going and never drop off type shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Mm-hmm. But
hmm,
but we are inside the earth to where you can maneuver because we don't really know how big it is. You see what I'm
correct.
saying?
And I think the oceans and shit, it
Mm.
could be round, but the oceans and shit play a part in it too. Because that's where it ends at. Like a lot of like on the coast, the coastal part. It stops right there. There's nothing it's something beyond it, but yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
makes you think. Make you say, hmm.
Yeah. 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 It do. It do. It do.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Now, I'm mad. Why you ask?
yeah.
They talking about remaking the bodyguard.
I
The
did
movie.
hear that. I did hear that.
And
I
and
did.
and 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 and, and talking about some Taylor Swift gonna play Whitney Park.
Right, but why?
Well, you know what burns the hole in the left cheek of mine?
Go ahead.
Sometimes the right cheek. But why does Hollywood do all these remakes? I don't think they're necessary. A lot of them don't even be necessary.
It don't.
Why
It
does
doesn't.
Hollywood do all them remakes? I don't get that. Like, leave well enough alone.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I think
okay,
that's more than enough right there when she did it.
Yeah, and not for nothing, a lot of the remakes the people did, but she resting, man. Like that movie can't, it won't get no big. Well, I don't know now. If they put Taylor Swift in there, it might get bigger.
Yeah,
But let
it's
me
gonna
ask
get
you
some
something.
traction.
Let me ask you something. So here's one theory I heard. Right, they was
Mm,
like, okay, Whitney was black and she was the singer, star show. Kevin Costner, white, he was a leading man, right?
right.
So one theory I heard was, okay, so Taylor Swift is white and she's gonna have a black leading man. So then
Mm,
you give a black leading man an opportunity to, start in a
yeah.
big
Okay.
flick or whatever. Baby, them black men been starting in big flicks before the bodyguard.
But right. Well, I
What?
guess they don't think Denzel Washington is a leading man.
I seen a picture. No. I seen a picture the other day. This guy got old for real, huh?
Yeah.
I can It's almost like he been around so long. Like what?
Yeah.
Oh, he's still handsome though. Still handsome. He's 70, I think it said. He's still handsome though.
Yeah.
Okay, now, so just say that they remake it.
Mm.
Who would you suggest could be?
So do we still stick with Taylor?
Yeah, just say they remake it with Taylor Swift, and then they gotta have a black. She gonna have a black leading man.
Okay. That's a good
I know
one.
who I would suggest, but I don't think they keen on him right now. Jonathan Majors. They not too keen on him right now, so they
I,
probably just not
nah.
gonna.
Nah.
They would never.
I would pick him for that role. Let me see. Let me, let
Um,
me, let me look up a few people.
I also heard people saying Aaron Pierre, the one that
But
Tiana Taylor
yeah,
supposed to be. Yeah,
yeah,
they just said that because he pretty.
yeah. But I don't. Not to be honest with you, but I do love my light skins. But I don't think a light skin should be play that
It be-
part.
Mhm. If you're gonna remake it, you need to include me in the process. So if you're gonna remake it, Whitney was a brown skinned woman, so you're gonna have a brown skin man. It's almost like the roles just need to reverse, and
Yeah.
everything about the role should be the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant, like something like that. But what about girl? What about the obvious, Michael B. Jordan?
I was thinking about Michael B. Yeah.
You haven't seen Sinners yet, have you?
No. Uh-uh.
Let me give my take on it. I ain't gonna tell you about the movie. I'm just gonna tell you if I liked it or I
I
didn't like
say they could do Lance Gross.
it.
No.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't do him because he ain't really box office either. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah, but he would be a
The-
good choice
what
though.
about the dude who played in Snowfall?
Ooh, Damson. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, okay. Oh, that'd be a real good one right there.
Mm-hmm.
That would be real good.
Your boy who you like,
My boy Kofi.
yeah, him.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Either one of them be good. Only for their and I ain't trying to say nothing about none, but only for their skin tone.
Yeah.
They're darker. They're darker skin or
Yeah,
whatever.
the darker skin.
Uh-huh.
I mean, because if they could do Tyrese.
They could leave Tyrese crazy ass right where he at.
Well, they could do him though.
They could do him now. Yeah, he probably play the hell out that role too. Cause Tyrese a
Uh-huh.
damn good actor now. Y'all stop playing with
Yeah.
him. I do want y'all to leave him where yet, but y'all stop playing with him now. He's a good actor. Stop playing with him now. Stop playing with him. He's a good actor.
Yeah, so, but I think they just need to leave it alone altogether.
Hmm. Yeah, I think they need to leave well enough alone. So, you hear about that birth control for me?
I thought they been had birth control for men.
I don't know. They got one that's headed out called Adam. It's over in
Well,
it moved to phase 2. It's over in Australia though, and it's supposed to block the male sperm for 2 years.
mm,
But I wonder
Mm-mm.
would men even take it though, because you know,
No.
men treat some men, not all men, some men treat children as like trophies. Just want to
Yeah.
drop a trophy everywhere they go, type shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like a souvenir.
Yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, I went in her.
Right.
Brought
And
something back.
right. And this is what I got. She got left.
And then you leave it with her.
Right. Mm-hmm. So you got something there?
I got a lot of something, but you can go ahead. Yeah, we can go
I
back and
got a
forth.
few stories. I'm gonna hit you with one,
Okay, hit me
and I
with one.
want you to give your thoughts on it.
You hit me?
So this is somebody else who wrote this.
Uh-uh.
Yesterday, while I was shopping, I met a guy. We exchanged numbers. We talked for about an hour, and he asked me what I look for in a man. I told him I desire a man who makes six figures, and he respected that, saying a queen like myself deserves it. He then asked, "What do I do for a living?" And I told him,
I work at
I
McDonald's.
work, I work as a cart attendant at Kroger's. However, he belittled me because of my job and said I should lower my standards since I don't qualify what I'm seeking. I responded by saying I'm extremely gorgeous. I'm an extremely gorgeous woman who deserves whatever man I want. It's sad that men aren't masculine enough anymore, and real men doesn't care about a woman's finances. And at least I have a job.
Oh wait, is it? It's my
That's
time.
it. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna cut her some slack. I'm gonna cut the beat some slack. Okay. Ain't nobody ask you what you deserve. Let's start there. Okay. I can't forget I'm a woman too.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm put all bullshit aside. I'm trying to be serious real quick. So it's gonna be real hard to do, but I'm doing
Go ahead.
it. Okay. See, that's my that's one of my problems because you are a cart pusher at Kroger, and you're exactly right, young lady. When you say at least you got a job, I'm sure you drop dead goods. I'm sure you all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I damn, oh, women are gonna kill me. All right, I'm just gonna say it. I feel like sometimes we as women want men to bring things to the table that we can't even bring to the table,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes sense. And in society, it's normal for a man to bring those things that women want to the table. It's that's normal. You want your man to be able to take care of you and things like that. But in the reality of it all is, unless he coming in Kroger for a 12 pack of Coke, and he ain't coming, a 6 figure man ain't coming in Kroger for a 12 pack of Coke. Somebody gonna come in there for one.
Right.
Like, you want a man, a 6 figure. You want a man to have things that you don't even have, sweetie.
Mm-mm.
And that's my thing when women or men, I don't care who it is, say I want her to be like this, but then you over there changing oil all day and looking like it. What you
Right.
think she gonna want with you?
Right.
No, I can't go against my own species, but I'm gonna.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I Everybody deserve somebody, and everybody
Right.
deserve whatever they think they deserve. I just don't know if it falls true.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, because I'm not a 6 figure person. I ain't touching it. Right? Do I deserve a six figure person? I'm a hard worker. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I hate that logic though. She said she deserve a 6 figure man. She deserve, and she pretty. Girl, 6 figure, I mean, just because you pretty don't mean, well,
You
you know,
deserve six figures.
Yeah, I don't really like it, but I ain't gonna knock her. Okay, here's my answer. I'm not gonna knock her for believing in what she believe in, but at the same time, what is you gonna bring to the table other than your Kroger check and your pretty face? That's my answer.
And being pretty is subjective because
It's
you may
subjective.
think you may think you're pretty, but that doesn't mean I have to think you're pretty.
I know a lot
First
of them.
off, you
I know
know,
a lot of y'all.
uh, yeah, we all believe that we deserve something, you know, but for you to, he did ask you what was she looking for. Now,
Mhm.
although you may be looking for a six figure, but that doesn't mean you deserve a six figure man.
You can look, baby. If you got eyesight, you seek, you shall find. Honey, you got
Right,
eyesight.
that's
You
what you
supposed to
want.
look.
That's not what you deserve. Because it's not only about your looks. Who are you? You know,
But
what
not
type of person you are.
in all fairness to her, he got to get to know her to find those things out.
Right,
But on the
right,
surface, I'm merely speaking from surface level.
right.
You know
But
what I
that
mean?
kind
Like,
of, but that puts me in the withdrawal mood when you throw that type of shit out. If I ask you what you looking for, is either looks or material shit.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Why, if you're looking for something, why you had to throw money in there though?
Right. And people always throw money into it,
And you
especially
used to being broke.
right because you're a car pusher. And come on, I'm just only being honest.
I ain't say
So
it. Sharon, I ain't say that.
I don't get it. You
No, I
know.
don't really get that either. You know, in fairness to all parties involved. Like, okay, I use me as an example. I'm telling you right here, right now, up front. I got them six figures flowing.
Mhm.
I ain't got no time for nobody like me.
Mhm.
I don't.
Right.
I don't. And I feel like I'm a great person. And I feel like I'm a great catch. I feel like I'm talented. I feel like I'm like 18 different things. But at the end of the day, I'm only gonna know all them 18 different things about me if I get to know you. I'm talking
Right.
about before we even get there.
Right.
I don't wanna be you. My six figures gonna dwindle down to five. Fuck with you.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
no.
Especially if you just meeting this person, you coming up, you going. First of all, you just like you said, you're not gonna be the person going to the stove, but you get out of your car and y'all spark up a conversation. All back, he not gonna
I,
want to try to be with you.
and I
But
already know what you want from me
if it
too.
was the point, say like if he was somebody, he was a business person, and say like he was going to the hospital because he's doing business or whatever, and you might be a candy stripe or something, you know, and you always going back and forth, and y'all, you know, communicate every time, you know. You never know because he gonna be
Right.
like, well, she's a nice person. I
Right.
like how the way
Right.
she carry herself, but just
Right.
off the rip, no. Mm-mm.
And not for nothing when you say six figures, like, okay, I'm still gonna use myself. I don't make six figures at my 9 to 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I meet somebody who make 100 grand a year, we can mesh.
Right.
Me and that person be able to mesh. But if I meet somebody who make 999,999,
Mm-hmm.
that's different. You're a
Yeah.
dollar away from a million. You see what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So it's levels to it as well. I feel like
Yeah.
I just don't like when people, I don't really like that. But okay, if that what she looking for, honey, just die trying. Be rich or
Hey.
die trying, honey. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Look,
ready for my next one?
we gonna come down in it. Let's do a few more
Okay.
questions and we're gonna get to it.
Okay.
Let me
Okay.
ask you this right here though. Which one you think is worse for a, I don't know if I want to say you or people. Both. Weed or
Okay.
alcohol.
You say worse? I say alcohol.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
I do too. It's that after feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen, that night, the last Friday that we recorded. I think it's the last Friday that we recorded.
When I had what 9
I
shots.
don't know what you had, but I had 1738. I don't know what you had. But I was drinking 1738. And I know it was on Friday because that's when we bring the big
Right.
ones out. I was down for probably 3 days.
For real?
I
Damn.
drank a lot. I drank a lot of it. And if I do something else, you know what I'm saying, do another pastime, that don't happen. You wake up the next day and you gone where you going.
Yeah.
I couldn't even work.
Yeah.
Yup.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah, that liquor have you down.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I can strive to get to neither one, I'll be perfect. Not
Mm-hmm.
perfect, but I'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But that liquor, that liquor carry a more of an after effect than the
Yeah.
other to me. You know what I'm saying? And then you got people who are functioning weedologists.
I
We
know.
we know a
I
few.
know.
Yeah, and they, you know, they function. And you got functioning alcoholics too. But I can probably see me doing my job being a weedologist more than I can doing my job alcoholic. If that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do a. Okay, let me ask you this one, and then we can do your second one. All right, this it's a good one. It's a good one. It's good.
Okay.
You and your girl, y'all chilling and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So the conversation come up about a swingers club, right?
Okay.
Both of y'all it's like, okay, yeah, let's do it. Y'all set y'all rules and everything before y'all go, right? So
Mm-hmm.
y'all get there. Just say you the first person to get some action or whatever,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
She chilling on the sideline because she ain't seen nothing she won't get no action from yet.
Right.
So when she see a player walk by, she be like, "Up, that one."
Mm-hmm.
But then you see what that one working with, and you be like,
Mm-hmm.
But she be like, "Who
Uh-huh.
We talked about this. Remember,
Right.
we already discussed this. This totem pole is not off limits.
Right.
We already discussed it. So how you trying to change the rules
Mm-hmm.
right in the middle?
Right.
So what you doing when she tell you that she want whatever that walk by this much huge, right? What you doing?
Well, I guess as we talked about, I can't get mad. But you know for sure it's on after that.
Wait, you want tit for tat?
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm.
Could
Yeah.
you imagine that shit happening with a dude though? Him and his girl go, y'all talk about what y'all gonna do or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all go to the club. He get his rocks off first, and then when she see totem pole, she want that. He see it,
Right.
he be like, and she be like, who? No, we already talked about this. I'm getting
Right.
it. I want it, and you gotta watch it.
Right. Oh, and I gotta watch it? Hell no.
She had to watch you, and you had to watch her.
Mm. Yeah, like I said, if I say we're gonna do it, but you already know we wouldn't have did it in the first place if I was involved.
No, but it was hypothetical, so it's not really about
Right,
you
right,
yourself.
right.
So it's a hypothetical. Okay, all right.
And then look, I be thinking like I remember you told me you said you don't like them big. So now you like them big?
Yeah, you just told that because yours ain't big.
Right, exactly. That's what I would be thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So you lied, bitch.
Yep, and guess what? I'm finna go on and leave you up here. And I'm finna put your shit on that front porch.
Uh-huh. And give you some of them chocolate eggs.
And watch you die. No, I'm just playing. That's tough.
Yep.
All right, where's the next one?
All right. Let's me get that. All right. I got caught cheating on my man with this MFer. And my man left and refused to pay the rent for this month. I went to the guy who I was cheating with and asked him could he loan me the money for my rent until my income tax come. This MFer really had the nerve to say my financial struggle isn't his problem. This so messed up because I wouldn't be in this situation if it wasn't for this broke MF. I could have still had my man and my stability. The fact I have to suffer because all I did was love another man is so unfair. It is sad all of these men don't know how to be men anymore and aren't being there for us women during hard times. The end.
First, first of all, n- nothing is unfair about what you're going through. Let's
Right.
keep that straight right there. And second of all, you, the man you slept with, that's what he was supposed to tell you.
Hmm.
You slept with him. Y'all not in no relationship. He don't owe you nothing. You don't owe him nothing.
And he
Third
knew
of
you was
all,
in a relationship.
he knew it and you did too. So
Right.
I'm not. I don't put none of this on that man. You
Oh,
knew
at
you was in
all.
one too.
At
You knew
all.
you was in one too. Um, if you, excuse me, if you value your man that made you feel so secure and whatever it is you said, whatever, you never would have did what you did.
Exactly.
Because I feel like when you in a relationship and you value that person, and not only value, it sound like she needed it.
Hmm.
You know when you in a position where you know you can't really fuck up because it's really gonna be detrimental to your health, then you
Hmm.
don't fuck up. You don't.
Right.
So it kind of sound like to me, sis, you was just using that man that you was with anyway. So him getting out of Dodge was the best thing he could have did. No, I don't feel sorry for
Yes.
you.
At
No,
all.
no, no. And it's not about no man knowing how to treat no woman. None of that. That don't even apply to this situation.
Yeah.
He knew how to treat you. He treated you. He gave you what he had for you. He gave
Yeah.
you what he had for you. And the other
Hmm.
one did too, as long as he could. So
Hmm.
whatever happened to you was supposed to happen to you. Sure.
I agree. I agree.
Mm-mm. Not cool. That's not cool. I don't even like the way that sounds. That ain't cool at all.
Mm-mm. My mama used to say, if you act like a pussy, you will get fucked. And that's exactly what she did.
Yeah, yeah. She act like just like what she had. Yeah,
Hmm.
she act just like what she had. So
Hmm. Yeah.
listen, did you see the Tracy Ellen Ross interview on Michelle Obama
No, I seen parts of it, but I
and
do want
clips
to
of it?
watch it.
Okay, I ain't watched it either. I just seen clips of it. But
Hmm.
now she said, I know she was talking about you know, she kind of sad she at the age that she's at and she's not married, she ain't got no kids.
Hmm.
But she said she wasn't selling it.
Right, and she shouldn't.
I don't blame her.
Me either.
And she said she would rather date, I think these not her exact words, but she would rather date younger.
Yeah. No,
Then
she said that on numerous times that she rather date younger men, and she have.
if
I
she
don't see
had,
anything wrong with it.
I don't either. As long as they're over 21, I don't either.
Right.
I don't either. I don't see nothing wrong because maybe Tracy is a freak.
I can
And
see that.
oh, she gorgeous, baby. She one of the
Mhm.
ones.
I
Tracy
can see
Tracy
that.
Ellen Ross is one of them
Hmm.
ones. Stop playing with her. And not for nothing, it's gonna be probably hard for her to get like a not hard, but girl, you born into royalty. You down the
Yeah.
road. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You probably
Hmm.
intimidate 90% of the men out there.
Right.
You Diana Ross daughter, and you made a lane for your own self. You didn't even have to when you did.
And her daddy is famous too.
That dude, I be seeing him on I follow her on Instagram, so she be posting pictures of her dad. Yeah.
Hmm.
And to top it all off, she is a nice looking. Everything's nice with Tracy Ellen Ross. Everything's nice with
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Everything is where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, ain't nothing out of place on that lady. Let that woman that young. I heard dudes talking about some if it was dudes always be trying to swing the shit. Oh, if it was us talking about we like young, but y'all always do be liking young, and it's how
Right.
young you like them because you got
Right.
this kind of sharp shit. You met this girl when she was
Uh
19
huh.
and you were 54. You got the Bill Belichick. I just heard that today. I didn't even know he was around here being how is he? He like 49 years older than the woman he seen, the little girl he
That's
seen.
just
Like that's
mm,
nasty, bro. To me,
that is.
that's nasty. And Shannon in trouble he in because you fucked with a teenager. She was 19, that's a teenager.
And she probably was messing. Oh, what, so that was a one time thing, or was he
No,
been
because
dealing with him?
he started dealing with her at 19.
Oh.
And I think she's 21 now because this just happened in 2023. So she got to be like 21 or fin turn 21 or some shit. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So whatever going on with you and that girl, it's supposed to be going on with you and that girl. You had no business in the world messing with that
Mm-mm.
young girl. You had no business in the world
No,
messing with her.
none at
You did.
all.
You did. Like you a good looking man. You successful. It's a bunch of good looking women up in here that's
Mm.
would be
Right.
suffice for you. Even if she was 35, you know, that's still older than 19.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
All right. Can
What else?
cheating be can cheating be justified?
I don't think it could be justified, but it could be understood. Why?
Mhm,
To a certain degree.
mhm. Oh, I ain't think about it like that, but that's how I thought about it, but just not like that. Yeah, I think it's an explanation behind it where your person can understand it. So, what would be one of them justifiable reasons? Not justifiable, what would be understandable reasons?
Uh, Especially if you're married, right?
Mhm,
Y'all been
mhm,
together for a minute.
mhm,
And you know how you be in a relationship with somebody for
mhm,
a minute and shit just you doing your own thing. You working and
mhm.
you might be in school and
Like,
you right taking care of the kids. You know, it's just life or whatever.
yeah,
And one partner might not be around
give it.
as much. Might
Mhm,
not be giving the other partner, any time. You
mhm.
know, so and maybe the partner may not tell you, but they tell you, right?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
not by words,
Indirectly, yeah.
right? So then they go out and cheat. You all pissed off, but you still have your feelings are
You should
valid
be. Yeah, you can be. Right,
or
right.
whatever. But you come and talk to me. We talk to each other, and you tell me why.
Mhm,
Then I could be like, I see where I played a part in it. Then
yeah.
that's when you need to start the journey of healing and go to counseling and all that shit. Especially
Yeah,
if you can get past it. Now, if
if
you
you can
know
get
that you
past it,
ain't gonna be
yeah.
able to get past it, you might as well let it
Go ahead and
go.
leave. Go ahead and
Because
leave.
what
Yeah.
I don't want you to tell me that you okay and you fine, but you keep bringing that shit up. No, that's not
Mhm,
gonna work. That's not
mhm.
gonna work for me.
Keep
But
trying to.
if you can get past it, then we can get past it.
Mhm. That's a good answer. That's a real good answer. Uh, that's a real good answer. Yeah, I agree. I agree 100% on it. Like, don't keep bringing this shit up, girl.
And
You
then
should
right,
be.
and then but you know your partner. At least you're supposed to. You know that's
Mhm,
not the type of person that they are. So it
mhm.
definitely is a reason why they did it. But
Right,
if you
right.
know you with a hoe, then hey,
That's different.
yeah,
Different. That's different. That's different. She ain't. You know what she like to do?
right. Everybody, you know.
Is the B is the BB era over?
I hope so, because I don't like it. Because mind you, I do like a nice ass, but I don't like a fake ass. Because that's different.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind a fake ass. As long as it's done right. I don't mind it.
Now I don't
Um,
mind looking at it if it's done right though, but yeah,
um
it's
I'm
just too
not
much.
but I mean the one thing about me, I'm not a butt watcher. I'm just not. I'm not keen on. You know how some people be like, oh, I like butt, I like boobs, I like
Mm-hmm.
legs. I'm neither. I'm neither. I'm a weirdo. I'm neither. I'm none of those things. So,
Okay.
but now you know a lot of these women go out here and get these BBLs, and
Mhm.
you got legs made like this trap bottom. This thing.
Right.
Like, bro, why do you have one of the BFI garbage cans on the back of you? Why?
Like I don't know, man. It's just like so.
It's trash.
Your doctor
He
looked
let
at
you get up on
you
the table like that.
and thought that was okay.
Do that
Okay.
nigga. You need to sue him.
Period. Look, you need to
So
give him one of them chocolate eggs because
you know
that
they
ain't
said that
right.
the people was getting BBLs because of the Kardashians, and the Kardashians took all this
Yeah,
stuff out, so now they natural. But I don't think that's true. I think the Kardashians was getting BBLs trying to be like these
because
black girls
of course.
because they
But
like the
yeah,
black boys.
that's what they were saying.
They like the black boys, so you know what I'm saying. So
Hmm.
nah, nah. Okay, okay. I saw. I don't know what she was. Tia Mowry in an
Hmm.
interview with somebody, saying that she identifies black because her mom black. So
Okay.
what'd you
I
say?
was like,
What?
well, okay. Well, she black and white, but
Yeah.
science said that whatever your dad is, that's what you are. So if your dad is white, that's really supposed to be on a birth certificate. That she should identify as a white woman.
But what about it if she takes that DNA test and she's 51% black and 49% white?
He didn't say anything about that. They just say whatever the
Well, I mean,
fault is.
DNA speak more than
Yeah,
some fucking
it
Google.
does.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
okay. I heard that before too. I heard that before though. I don't. It didn't apply to me, so. But I heard that
Yeah.
before. Yeah, she was like,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, with blacks, they be even it. They be like, oh, if you got 1% black up and you black, you know, the whites. The whites
Mm-hmm.
don't. They don't. You know. You know how they
Yeah.
do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I just saw on the Murray show, right? You know when they do them DNA tests,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a white woman and a white man, and the baby was black,
Of
and
course.
she kept saying, "No, this is your child," and they looking like, "No, it's not. It was his child." So down the
I
line,
heard of stuff like that
he
though.
he definitely he definitely have black in him.
Somebody do. Yep.
Hmm.
One of them do. One of them do. I've heard it. I've heard of it though. But I've seen it, you know, on the internet floating around, stuff like that. So, all right, now let's have a good little old debate. You got anything else?
No, wait, hold up. Let me see. Make sure. That was it.
Okay, let's have a good little old debate then.
Okay.
Let's do Mount Rushmore of cities, though. How many people? Hold on, shit. I don't fucking talking about Mount Rushmore. How many people on Rushmore? 5 or 4?
I think it's 5.
Oh, I ain't doing 5 now. I can't do 5 now. Let me look at Mount Rushmore. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3. I might need to turn the light up on the mug. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, look like it's 4. What Mount
It's 4?
Rushmore at anyway? Oh, I want to go. You know what?
I want to go.
I know. I'm Mount
I
Rushmore.
basically I wanted to go though.
Let's see what it's even is. Cause why would I? I don't know shit. Where are they? Mount
It's
Rushmore.
in South Dakota.
I don't go South Dakota. And white people up there? No, I'm just playing. Okay, so it looks like it's one, two, three, four. Looks like it's four.
Okay.
So, according to you and your terms,
Okay.
what four? What's your top four? What's your Mount Rushmore cities?
Of course, I'm gonna rep my own city, New Orleans,
We can go and take that off the list, but okay.
Chicago.
Are you naming any particular order or just Mount Rushmore?
I'm
Just
naming
four.
of what I like.
Just four.
Right. So New Orleans, Chicago, um, Austin, and my last one would be New York,
Okay. So it's New Orleans,
Chicago,
Chicago, Austin,
Austin, and New
New
York.
York City.
Yeah, New York City.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. Okay. So my four would be uh Phoenix
All right.
slash Scottsdale. Not Scottsdale, Sedona. Actually, I'm gonna go Sedona. I'm gonna go Sedona.
So where is it slash or is it so that's that there's two.
Slash meaning one.
All right.
But I'm gonna narrow down. I'm gonna say Sedona. Just say
Okay.
Sedona.
All right.
I'm gonna say Chicago.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say New York City,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna say and I'm gonna say LA.
I knew you were gonna say LA.
Yeah, I'm gonna say LA.
Okay.
Okay. So now, have you been to all your Mount Rushmores?
The only one I haven't been to is New York City.
New York City. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Now, since we naming shit,
Okay.
let's do. What's your Mount Rushmore of? I want to say movies, but I'm not gonna be able to name four movies that I like that.
Oh.
So I'm gonna leave that out. Let's do Mount Rushmore of vehicles.
All right.
Okay, so it's four.
It's four.
Okay.
Been in GT Continental.
Do they still make them shits?
Hell yeah, they still make them shits, and I'm gonna get one. Uh,
Want to ride in it?
yeah, I'll pick you up.
Mm-mm.
Um, the Range Rover, either the Velar or the Sport. My next one would be um. There's so many cars that I really do like, but we're going top tier for me.
Okay.
All right, so I said the Range Rover, the
You said Range
Bentley.
Rover, the Bentley.
I would do the BMW
Yeah, that was nice.
X6.
Yeah. Okay.
And my last one, I love a truck, so it would be
Pick up.
either, yeah, give me the Ram,
Yo, man,
the
them new
TR,
Rams.
the TRX.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's four.
that's four.
Okay. What was it? The Range, the
The
Ram, the
Ram, the Range, the Ram, the Continental, and the BMW.
BMW. Okay. I'll probably hold you to the BMW. I'll go there. I'll hold you to the Range Rover. But what I'm gonna do with the Range Rover is I'm gonna say no. I keep them together. I keep them like you got them. I was gonna list them separately. The Velar, then the Sport. But I'm gonna keep them. I'm keeping like you got them. So I'm gonna hold you to the
Okay.
BMW. I'm gonna hold you to the Range Rover, and then I'm gonna say the you know, my
Defender.
yeah, my
Oh, I know,
Defenders,
nigga. I know.
bro.
I
I'm
know.
acting funny with everybody when I get my hands on one of them. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm act like, oh no, you talking to? I don't know you. Uh, and this one might shock you though. It's it's on the higher end. A Lamborghini Urus.
Yeah, and I'm with you on that one. And
Man,
if I had to pick a fifth one, that definitely would be one.
yes.
Because I,
Yeah.
I, I don't really like Lamborghinis, but when they
I don't
came
like the
out with that
cars. I
truck,
don't like the cars at all.
I
Mm-hmm.
was like, they did something when they did this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
They
agree with
made
you with
something.
that one.
I like them jits. I like them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we gonna put our money together.
Right.
Um, yeah, we
Right.
gonna put our money together and get one. Shit. All
Mm-hmm.
right, this was good. This was good. This is a good one. This is good. This is a good episode to come back on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah. Y'all, we been gone, but we back now. 10 out for a little while, but she'll be back. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a good. This was cute. This was a good fun conversation. Like
Yeah.
one feeding the baby just chocolate eggs, but I mean, other than that, it was a good conversation.
Yeah.
So
I would agree.
yeah. But y'all, we appreciate y'all. But y'all gotta tell y'all friends and tell y'all friends to come and subscribe to us. You know what I'm saying? We trying to grow. We trying to be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the only time we not recording, there's something going on in somebody's life. That's it. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. Other than that, we right here for this 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna hurt you. Take an hour out today. You'll be all right. Um. Yep. But we want y'all to like, comment. We want y'all to subscribe. We want y'all to share. We want y'all to follow us on TikTok at
Mm-hmm.
Lit Conversation Podcast. We want y'all to follow us on Instagram at Lit Conversation Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, because we be posting clips. So if you missed on TikTok, we post clips. So if you missed the episode, you can catch it on TikTok and watch the
Right.
clips or whatever.
And then
We
with
post
that.
on Instagram too. Come think of we posting
Yeah.
reels. We're trying to get into the social media aspect of it too. But other than that, y'all, we appreciate y'all for joining us one more time for a nice little lit conversation. And we gonna catch y'all on the next one though.
Mm-hmm.
Peace.
Peace.